Shalom, children of Israel. My name is Mika Massa. Greetings to all my Bantu brothers all over the world. Today we will see a great topic because it's deep. You can see that I could not post anything on YouTube because I was blocked. YouTube blocked me because I've made a video about Christians should not support the Jewish causes. I'm in Germany, I'm living here, and if I tell you my story, and I'm writing a book about it. I wrote now 2 books, but I'm writing now a book about myself. The name will be Michael against Satan in German. Then people will understand who Satan is. Because most people think it's only the African people doing rituals, and it's only the African people talk with Satan and do voodoo. But I saw the white man's juju. I saw the white man's spirituality. I know what he do. I know how he's doing. That's why you can see in television he's showing us magic tricks. Most of the people might think illusionists or tricks. Every fool know that magic is magic, and it's not called magic because it's a trick. There are some tricks, but there are real magic outside there because it's the power of ki. And like we have the power of Kimpeve, they have the power of Kindoki, Kisi, medicine. That's why they're using medicine like drugs, hallucinogens, and other kind of physical changing substance, so that humans can be blank blank and they can communicate with another world. But this is another topic. This will be the finishing move for the white man. I'm not against white, but you have to know something. If you are a bluebird, please fly with the bluebirds. If you are a red bird, please fly with the red bird. Because if you might think you have to change and to fly with the bluebirds once they will be sick of you, or they will say we want to fly home, then you don't have a home. Or they will be afraid of you. They will go to their part and say, who are you? So the problem is, who are you? This is the problem. Like you can see, even movies like how call this movie, Crossing the Red Sea. Did it really happen? Facebook, do not allow me these videos on Facebook. Yeah, you can see here. Yeah, this movie, it's against our community, la la la. Then they strike me. They tell me if I do it again, they throw me out of Facebook. They throw me out of YouTube, etc., etc. Back to the birds. This was an example for something bigger. If you take 2 childs, one child have a lot of toys. He has a lot of toys, many toys, and he's playing around. Woo! He have all this robotic toys, transformers. He have video games, etc. Then there is another child. He's playing only with wood, and he has a lot of experience. So he's doing with wood, sculptures, and he's playing with his imaginations, and he's very happy, and he's like not in this world. So you put them in one room, you will see these experiments will be always the same. Then after few hours, or you will see this boy that has a lot of nice toys will go to the other boy and will ask him, "Hey, what is so nice to play with wood? Look at what I have. I have here helicopters that flies from alone. I have big houses, Lego. I have all the nice toys here." And he see that the other boy is ignoring him. He's saying like, "I don't care. I have my wood." You know what? So the boy that has a lot of good parents and have a lot of money start beating up the other boy and take the wood from him. The wood. Then he starts to play with the wood. After 10 minutes, he say, "What is this? This is wood." He even tried to eat it because he want to find out why the other boy was so lucky, and it looks like the other boy was in another dimension with his mind. So the other boy, the boy with a lot of toys, he was jealous. This is only example how people thinks in this world. They don't know. Christ says, you have nothing, you will have more. You that you are not laughing, you will laugh forever. But this kind of preacher people do not understand. They think this is they think this is only a parable, but this is the truth. He's telling us. I'm telling you, starts from 2021. Usually, if a temperature and humidity level have been ideal, the hatching will start to break through the shell 21 days after the egg were first set. However, this is a rule of thumb. Sometimes it takes longer. So, hatching chicken, is 21 days. Then, the chicken will have this egg will become a living chicken. That's why 2021 will be the start of Jacob's rising and the fall of Edom. Now, if you are a fan from Bayern Munich or Dortmund or Arsenal or Manchester City, so you are a fan. You don't like your team to lose, right? Now, for an example, your team now, you are now an American and an Afro-American. Let's say you are an Afro-American and you live in Germany. So America is playing against Germany, and you grew up. Your father and everybody of them is Afro-American. So you are American. So, do you think you would like if the Germans beat the Americans or the Afro-Americans in football? And whatever. And if your team lose, so the German team, because it's your team, then you would say, "No, I don't care because it's my other team. It's my hometown team won the game. So where I come from." This is the human thinking. Humans have a lot of difficulty. First, where I come from. Second, my color. Third, my family. Fourth, my family. This means my husband, my children. Fifth, Regierung. Regierung is like politics. like where you what state, the state where you come from, the state's rulership and politics. So you have a lot of ways, yeah, that decided, yeah, who you are and why you should be something like a Nazi. A Nazi. You like yourself. You like your tribes. You like the things what the Most High gives you. We don't want this to change, but look at this. I want to show you something. I just wanted to show you something. If we go to Psalms 33, the Most High says that Ashur and Edom and Moab, the Ishmaelites, Gebal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines are our enemies. Here, for lo, thine enemy make tumult. It's not me write it down. So today, this guy is here, yeah. This people here, this enemy from the Most High and the enemy from Israel, the Israelites, yeah. How can you think if you're living in that country that they will like you? They want their money to stay in that country. They want you to work for them. They want everything that belongs to you, that is from you, to belongs to them. If you're rich, they want you to marry them, their women. If you're intelligent, they want to use you. So the thing that I want to say, this is a normal human instinct. A normal human instinct. No one. It's Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 2:11. Here the nations change their gods, which are yet not gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. So the thing that I want to say, no man will change his heritage, his God. He will change nothing, because it's an abomination. It's not in his nature. A spider stays a spider. A lion stays a lion. A black man stays black. A white man stays white. So now you have these people right here. Oh. How can this G7 white people ruling over African people? And they say it loud and clear in television. We are deciding over the African or over Africa. And I was buff. I say, so where are the African? Or where is the African Union? I don't see here any African. So why Europeans deciding what's happened or what is legal or what is normal, what kind of food we eat? Brothers and sisters, it's because of ignorance. We want not to be African. That's why I want you now to teach more about Africa, because Africa is the mother of us all. And if people starting teaching we are Hebrew Israelites and they don't care about Africa, they don't know nothing about to be Hebrew Israelite. Because these people, you can see a Chinese, they have all kinds of people are here. French, German, everyone is here. But where is the black man? And after this G7 conference, what happened? Brothers and sisters, this happened. Should we worry about the wildfire in Africa or the Amazon? They took laser technology and starting burning our um, our woods, yeah, wildfire everywhere, yeah, in the forests of Angola, Mozambique. Why there? Why there? Why in Angola, Congo? Why? Because now at this moment, Europe is going down. 2 years left. Everyone will call Mike Massa a prophet. I don't need it, yeah, because I know it by myself, not from me myself, but I saw the Most High. I saw the Most High, like Elijah did, like Shahu did, like Christ did, like Massa did, like every prophet did, because every prophet, Simon Toku, Kimbangu, Kimpafita, every one of us saw the Most High. Yeah. So it's not only a rainbow that we saw, it's his face, it's his image. We talk to him, we know, and I can exactly explain. I can exactly explain the Most High. How we will be judged, because it's like he judged me. Yeah, I confess in front of him, and he baptized me in spirit. So now I can baptize in people in spirit. Now this is another topic: manipulation, because this will be long. Yeah, this will be long. This topic will be long, because I'm talking about Africa. Okay? Manipulation. White supremacy racism is exercised mainly by deliberate deception and violence. It deliberately and systematically influences the minds of people. This with the aim of destroying the community. Now, these three things I have down here. Now, education. The education therefore used for manipulation to influence the behavior of the people from an early age. You control what you get. When you control a man's thinking, you do not need to be afraid of his actions anymore. You do not have to tell him to stand here or go there. He finds his right place, which is far back, by itself, and will stay there. You do not need to send him to the back door either. The back door is for the colored, while the front door is for the whites. Hell, go there without him being told. If there is no back door, he will build one for his own special benefit. His education takes care of that. Now, this was Carter Woodson. Now, I find other things. So you have to forget what you have learned and learn what you forget. What is this? That's why we can read in the Exodus it is written, go and ask your ancestors. Now people might think, who is my ancestor? Oh. Your ancestors are not all these old people that you see, oh, now he's 80 years. Do you know how many generations of black people was killed by white people? Later, the generations also always slaves. They do not even know their history. The ancient history. That's why we get cut off of our ancient history from Babylon or from Egypt and other histories. How we lived in Zimbabwe, yeah, and built up Israel right there. Then we went from Zimbabwe, yeah, because we came from Egypt. Then we went from Zimbabwe to the Angola, and there Mbanza Congo, Mbanza is a history. Then we went up to Nigeria and stuff. People were thinking this is crazy, but it was like this. Yeah, people think we crossed the Red Sea. Yeah, people think the Bible is totally true. That's why I understand many people are against the Bible. It's a piece of cake. It's a piece of truth. Yeah, and we are fighting each other because we do not understand. Yeah, that the ancestor that we have talking to are the dead people, because they are for you dead, but in truth they live, and they are doing their work inside of you, inside of your children's, and inside and they are everywhere. They are spirits. They became angels. So you have to communicate with them because they're always with you. They're helping you with everything, but you don't know them. You think Christ is helping you. You thinking Christ is doing everything, but it's not the truth. Your ancestors. If the Bible talks about ancestors, Christ talked about ancestors. The Son of Man, mwana umuntu, mwana muntu, mwana babantu. The Son of Man is Bantu, the son of the Bantus. The Son of Man, Bantu means human. The sons of the humans, the human son. So this means he talking always Adam and Eve, and after generations to generation, he's talking to his ancestors. That's why he called Mazah, Elijah, and all these names. He always talked in the past to his ancestors. He did not worship them, but he called them. You call Christ? Do miracle in the name of Christ. I want to see it. But I can give you here a code how you can do miracles. You can try it. You can try it. Go and ask, yeah, your spirit now, if I'm not saying the truth. We healing people in the name of our ancestors. But you will know. Now. So you have to forget what you have learned. Yeah? And learn what you have forget by your ancestors. The spirit comes and will tell you what was, etc. We don't need school. A black man don't need school. He is spiritual. He is not smart. He is spiritual. Wisdom. We throw down the wisdom. The wisdom is everywhere and knows everything. And you cannot betray the wisdom. Because wisdom is God. Yeah, it's the Most High. Yeah, it's Nzambi. Tata Nzambi mpumu tulendo. Yeah. Now, we call him also Ne Congo. Congo. We the colored people have achieved a lot, but you will not experience this if you really on the Western school system and let yourself be taught by it. Most of our contribution to human development have been systematically erased or whitewashed to keep us in second grade. We have been so socialized that we unconsciously believe that we are not full-fledged human beings. Since it is said that the white invented, developed, or discovered all things that developed humanity, we arguably did not contribute to this development. Because of this imperfection, it comes to self-hate. We hate ourselves. Who does not agree? See only our black community. Look, Hamites here. Hey, look at this Africa. Look at this. Africa is the mother of us all. It is not written in the Bible. He says the Israel that is an Arab, this is the Israel of slavery, of bondage. But the Israel, the Most High dwell where all animals are, where he put all golds and diamonds and all minerals, where you can find fresh water. The world is going to end, yo. They will not have water, they will not have food, they will not have homes. That's why they starting going with satellites and attacking, yeah, Africa like this. And nobody cares. The only one who can change Africa in this way are Afro-American people. Afro-America and Africans everywhere we scattered. Because it's only the African that's scattered. From all over the world. They have to be united. They have to be united. Like you saw, these people are. Like I told you, that in Psalms, it says who our enemies are. It's because they are like this. You cannot change them. You cannot go, Christ loves everybody. Yes, it is the truth. Everybody can repent. But the most I say, that guy that will repent, he has to rebuild Israel, and he will know where he will put in which position. But white people will never again be over a black man. He will never again in his life be over us. People's die and coming back. I hope you know that. You think you don't know, you don't believe in resurrection? Do you not say that Christ will come back? Do you not say that? Do you not say that Christ will come back and everyone dry bones and everyone will stand up and will live again? So I tell you, humans always coming back. Some of us, it's the first time. But some of us, they came back, they come again, and they will come again. And some of us becoming angels, so they have to work. They even in your human life, if you are a great guy and the Most High loves you, He will take you from this earth. You go to work for Him. It's the same like the Satanist people do. Do you know why these people raping kids? Because they have to live by this. Do you know why they drinking blood? Do you know why they're doing sacrifices? Ask them. And you fighting each other. Hebrew there, Hebrew there. False teachings. False teaching that Israel is in the Middle East. There where no peace is. You see it by yourself. They break down my pages because they see, here, they see here Christians should not support the Jew because they know that I'm saying the truth. If your people would say the truth, they should break down your pages too. But because you don't do that, they don't care. They don't care. This is the difference between us. Even if my English is not the best. Now, let's go further. Yeah? The black community, there is no black community. But we have everything. We have the medicine. We have the land. We have the promised land. We have the spirituality. We are humble. We have the love. We have the church. What is the church? It's your body. This is the temple. And you have it. You have the temple. The temple is you. So build up Israel, brother. Israel is... come on. Let's go. The only way out of is to realize how big we once were. Because if we do not know how big we once were, we cannot imagine how big we can become again. Let's always remember, we only learned what other people wanted that we learn it. Now, information is power. Education is not power. Money is no power. Information is power. Only when we receive the true information about us can we become free people. Now, the media. Let's ask ourselves, how many times have we seen positive amounts about colored people or Muslims in films? Hardly any. The constant intensifications of negative impressions that depicted us as brutal, uncivilized, uneducated, militants and lazy had devastating consequences for our community. We need to understand that our life is more inclusive than this. and that these are just artificial images that have been made to put us in a negative light. This was done with the ulterior motive so that our self-esteem not only remains weak, but that other people see us permanently as worthless people. Everybody's laughing on us. And you, with stiff-necked heart, starting to laugh more about your brother. Did he not say, if you hate your brother, you are not from Yah? How can you hate your brothers and talk about Yah? So I'm a street preacher. And you hate your brother? You hate your mother? You beating your woman? Come on. It's a permanent problem. Remember, if something is worthless, there will be no remorse if it is eliminated. This corruption of leaders in Africa must end. We have studied people everywhere around the world. These people, the only thing that they miss is they do not have the love for Africa. And if they have, the love from the brethren is not there. So they are alone. Can one finger wash your face? Try it. So the problem is we must wake up. We must unite. Kintwadi. Now, the average American household has at last 2 televisions, a video device. The average American spends 1/5 of his life, nearly 15 years, watching TV. And though with this information, it is crazy to think that television is anything but a thought maker. The new god of nations. Television is directly responsible for presenting thoughts and images that influence and guide the minds of millions of viewers. So watch television with care and beware of the potential danger to your brain. Now, the third thing, the biggest thing, it's the lie about religion. We are not religious. Religion, you cannot translate it in Kikongo. I don't know how you want to translate religion. You cannot translate it in any African language. Because religion, the name of religion, is like the name of Jesus. It was like, who is this? We don't know this guy. We don't know these people. We don't know these names. We don't know Catholicism. We don't know the Portuguese. But we know the white man. So, they betrayed us spiritually. And this is called religion. To control our behavior, the white races first had to control our thoughts. It was difficult for them to create a white man as Christ, the Son of Yah, even thought Christ was corrupt. In a deep subconscious realm, the mind rationalizes that Yah the Father must also be white, otherwise he would have a colored son. Although no person is programmed to accept Christianity, every person has, consciously or unconsciously, the image of Yah as a white man. Combining this with the definition of Yah as the mighty, the ruler, the creator, and the controller of the cosmos, you get devastating results. For many non-white people throughout the world, unconsciously consider themselves not only subordinate to the whites, but also dependent on them. Also, it has always been the case that the white Christian first declare us inhuman, so their conscience, then they attack to control us. I will tell you one story about rulership. Rulership, yeah, it stays by the Bakongo. You can't. People can come. No, we are Yoruba. I don't care. The rulership stays by the Bakongo, and I will explain you, because Christ Himself will come. He will sit there. Do you know that Christ will be born again here on this earth? The Christ that you are waiting for, He will come after the end of all that. This Christ, is another Christ than the Christ that will come now soon. The Christ that will come now soon will come, and He will come, and He was, and He come. And this Christ will be born like a human, and He will not wear garments, but He will wear a vest, a jacket, like these people here. Christ will look black, but He will wear something like this. What will happen? He will change the politic to a religious, that you call today religious, to a spiritual control of Yah. Yah will control the world with His spirit, and there will be no something like religion or politic, but He will mix it to one thing. Okay? He will mix all this to one thing. Now, Gaddafi, Osama bin Laden, you have Arafat, you have all these people like Putin. They learned from America. They went to school. Kim Jong-un. They learned. They saw the enemy and what is the enemy doing? Then later, after learning what the enemy does, what did they do? They start going back where they come from, and they made their countries big. Okay? They made their countries big. This is what they do. Now you can see Korea, you can see Russia, you could see what was with Sudan, and etc. etc. You see? So the problem that we have today is, how do you not want to go to Africa if all the people from the enemies are in Africa today? You stays there where you get colonized, brutal, punished, and punched, You cannot stay there. Everything that you have learned, you learned it for a reason. Even now, you see many people going from Africa to Europe. They were staying here, some of them. And then, after Europe becoming very poor, they will go back. And then, these people will teach their people down there how to live. And bring them new, they will bring them new things. Okay? They will teach them new things. Chinese, Portuguese, everyone from the white people will come there. These people with the most I want to come. And brothers and sisters, black people will rule over them. Now, this was a part of the things that I wanted to say from today.